the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. Together, reducing fraud worldwide.
Hey, my name is Richard Jones, and I served 11 months in Terre Haute Federal Prison for bank fraud. I was a loan officer. I was a vice president of the bank, so I was primarily responsible for loans. I did, in a small bank, you're going to do a variety of loans. You're going to do home loans, you're going to do automobile loans, you're going to do commercial loans, but the vast majority of what I did was agricultural loans. And one of the reasons that they hired me at the previous bank at Brenton, I had a lot of very large and financially solid agriculture customers. And so they saw that as an opportunity to get into those customers. So when I hired them, I ended up taking a lot of them with me over to the bank. I have to preface this by saying this is all on me, and I'm at no time during this process do I ever want to indicate that I blame anybody else. It's all on me. But I was approached by one of the sultans, and I told him, we can't make any more loans to you. I just can't. And so he brought a friend of his in and said, I think I have a contract to haul what was called chicken manure, and we can make pretty good money at it. If you can make the loan to him, I'll get the benefit from it, but that way the loan's in his name. It's an old term which is called a straw loan, which is illegal in not only in banking circles, but in other circles too. So the time frame for that, probably, I believe the first time was I'm thinking it was 1.5 to 2 years before it was discovered. Well, that's when I would extend the loans when I shouldn't be extending the loans. They technically should always have the interest paid up to date on them. I would extend them absent having the interest paid on them. And again, I was just doing them on my own. And then that way they would look like they were not past due. And so when they were past due, anytime a loan gets on the past due list, that always raises red flags to the loan officer and to bank management. And if it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, as long as I would just keep extending them, there wouldn't be the red flags raised. And anytime they'd ask about them, I'd say, well, they're working on them. The loans are current. They technically weren't current because I shouldn't have extended them. So in that respect, I misled bank management about it. What I should have done is just walked in and said, drop the hammer on these. Let's just charge them all off. Again, it was all about, I didn't want the bank to cost money. I didn't want to have to, I put these loans on the books, and to have to come in and just say, we're going to charge all these loans off, it just killed me. It would have killed me, and it did kill me. I didn't want to see the bank lose any money on them. Eventually they did. So that was the main crux of it, was that it was internal on myself. I just didn't want to see that $150,000 or $175,000 charge off, which, and again, in the banking world, that is what you're supposed to do, legally too.